We're going to take a quick break here from the Bill Press Show to talk about a book that I am reading right now. It's called The System, The Glory and Scandal of Big-Time College Football. Authors are Jeff Benedict and our guest, Armen Keteyian. If you're able to watch online, you're seeing a copy of the book right here in my hot little hands. Very excited to talk to Armen Keteyian, who joins us on the line. You know him. You've heard of him. You've seen his reporting, his excellent work in many different places. 60 Minute Sports on Showtime. He's CBS News correspondent. Armen, thank you so much for taking time to join us today.
Well, thank you, Peter. Well, so what do you think? Do you like it?
I think it's great. I think that it's been a long time since someone's written a book focused just on college football, and one that's as in-depth and smart and digs as deep as this does. And so, first of all, let me just ask you, what are some of the problems that are plaguing college football right now for someone who's watching and is not necessarily familiar with it?
Well, I think it's, the fact of the matter is there's so much going on behind the scenes. The average fan, and rightly so, sees it through a couple of prisms. They're inside the stadium, they're excited, they're rooting for their home team, and the other way is through TV, and it's a very controlled medium, and you see the pageantry and the excitement, and we certainly deal with that in the book and in the beauty of the game. But when you really dig into it, you look at things like what are the roles of hostesses for these programs, and what are the relationships between the tutors and the athletes, the sort of sexual politics that goes on there.
It's a big business. It's not just a college sports program. It's a huge business.
It's no longer a football program. It's now $100 million business operations. I mean, certainly at the University of Alabama, at Notre Dame, at Michigan, at Texas, Ohio State, Georgia, Auburn, all the Pac-12 schools. These are $80 to $100 million business operations, and the enormous pressure that goes into making decisions as to hire coaches, the success or failure of a head coach has enormous impact on not just the football program, but the entire athletic department. So the risks now in playing this huge poker game to get on national TV, to win a championship, to get into the BCS and soon the National College Football Playoff system is it's different than it's ever been before. And the stakes are higher, and the fact of the matter is that all the pressure kind of funnels down onto the shoulders of these 18 to 22-year-old kids.
We saw Johnny Manziel early in the season or before the season started with his controversy of signing autographs. Are we ever going to be able to pay players, college players?
I think you're going to see rather soon a movement to get what would be considered to be a stipend into the hands of college football players. And people like Nick Saban and Brian Kelly at Notre Dame have made clear that they want to see something that gets the full cost of education, meaning that beyond just the scholarship and tuition and room and board is some monthly stipend. So these kids can actually have a normal existence because, they're not normal college students. They are working a job 11 months out of the year. They can't afford to take a part-time job because they don't have any time to do that because of the demands of being in a major college program. So
great stuff there from Armen Keteyian. Got to jump in because we're just out of time. The book is called The System, The Glory and Scandal of Big-Time College Football. Go get yourself a copy. It's the Bill Press Show. We'll be back with more right after this.
This is the Bill Press Show.